Welcome to another exciting episode of The Ravens Flock.
Woohoo!
That's right, folks. It is Saturday, December 9th, and we are, and I know it's a weird setup, we'll explain a little later, but another week has come and gone. We've just wrapped up a week of very, very major nerd and geek events that has happened, and we've got all the news and all the time to talk with all of you. So, folks, well, guiding you through this amazing journey is us. First of all, I am Jose Casabona, the host of the Ravens Flock, and I'm also the host of Wrestle Rewind, and I am the founder, the executive producer, and content manager of this awesome channel. And joining me here on my right is the host of the Black Files, my typewriter for Wrestle Rewind, a man who puts in the bad hours behind all the videos that we produce on this channel every single week.
I swear if the gag is overly long, I will pluck out your beard one thread at a time.
Baldur's Gate 3!
What the hell, man?
Oh yeah, and Mr. Juan Arauz.
Thank you for the introduction.
Yeah.
They'll never forget the mister. And of course, joining us live via Zoom call, a man who's holding on to what's left of his lungs, a la John Constantine, as played by Keanu Reeves. Like, seriously, did you guys remember seeing that in the movie? How the X-ray showed his lung looked like Swiss cheese, literally?
Yeah.
That's this guy right now, the host of Los Amigos Play, Mr. Angel Mendez.
Greetings, everyone. As you can tell, my voice is not quite up to snuff, as I unfortunately came down with the nastiest of colds, and my vocal cords have yet to recover. And that is also the reason we could not have any Los Amigos Play today. For that, you have my sincerest apologies. Nonetheless, though my capabilities are limited, I am still a member of the Ravens Flock, and I will do my duty, even if it takes me to the end of hell and beyond.
Angel, we talked about this many times, man. You got to stop grinding with Dark Souls. Eventually, you're gonna lose. You're gonna die from it.
It cannot be.
Hello.
helped.
And don't
It is
forget,
the
Angel,
duty
you
of
are not
humanity.
alone. You don't have to carry this burden alone. You have us, and you have also joining us via Zoom call is one of our resident cosplayers, one of the dames of the flock, xeiana Rose Cosplay. Say hello, xeiana.
Good
Sister
to hear
says
from
hello
you
as
again.
well.
I see.
And yes, Dragon Fang is in
Dragon
the
Fang cosplay
background.
Is in the call as well, I suppose. I didn't realize because I only saw one name pop up. I'm sorry about that, Dragon Fang.
He is in the kitchen.
Oh, okay, no
And,
worries.
Understandable.
Let's go ahead and continue on with this, folks.
All right, folks, and much like all our other shows on this channel, we are simulcasting on youtube.com/theravensflock and kick.com/theravensflock. Hit the subscribe or the follow button on the bottom right corner of your screen. Click the bell icon to enable notifications on all of our content. Leave your questions and comments below, and we will answer as many as we can while we're live. And if you wish to go above and beyond to counter the seasonal cold, to support the Ravens Flock, whether it be YouTube or Kick, then you can become an inner flocker. For $4.99 a month, you'll have exclusive access to all the perks that comes with being a member. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you have joined up, that you are morphing into action. You've become our Super Sentai to help save the Ravens flock from the shackles of late-stage capitalism. Those same shackles are the ones that nearly stole away Angel Mendez's voice. Can you believe it? It's because of capitalism and how late the stage of it is that Angel is nearly depleted of one of his most valuable assets / personality traits / vital organs. He doesn't deserve that. He deserves to be able to work for himself and to work for you. Break him free. Liberate Angel's voice box, but not in a sexy way, unless he's into that. And do so by hitting the join button for only $4.99 a month. You also get access to us here. You get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you also get access to us, the Ravens Flock, your favorite Motley Crue nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, your ideas on how to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and your needs. I see Kurisi Randall-sama and Nikki Bella are up in the chat. Brandon Torres, Jen Pearson, Aaron Cooper, and of course, my lovely dear Effie Mars is in the chat. Effie, it's been too long. I've missed you, honey. And how's it? And yeah, we've got plenty to go over. We don't have anybody on the Kick stream, but that's perfectly okay for those who want to watch us on Kick. And hey up there, Matthew Coburn. Welcome to the Ravens Flock.
Welcome, Matthew Coburn. Welcome, everyone. And of course, this awesome edition of the Ravens Flock is brought to you in part by Glitch Energy. If you go to glitchenergy.com and use the promo code FlockFuel, you'll receive a 20% discount on all of your online purchases.
Damn right. And as you guys already know, we're proud partners of with Glitch Energy over here at the Ravens Flock, and we've been sampling up all of their delicious the smart energy flavors. We've been specifically going off of the Freedom Pop. Can you actually let me pull it up over here? Give me 5 seconds.
Go right ahead.
I'll pull up the thingy so we can do a thingy. We're trying to thingy over here, people. Give us a break. And while we're thingying, yes, they're going along with new seasonal flavors for the holiday seasons. Rocket Pop, that's the one that we've been tasting. Last week, xeiana Rose and Dragon lost their minds because it actually does taste like the Good Humor red, white, and blue popsicles. It does, and it's horrifying.
All I see is nutritional facts, Juan.
Oh, sorry, hang on. There we go.
All I see is nutritional facts.
Well, nutritional facts are important, okay? Because these guys use different proprietary blends of smart energy that gives you all the zing you need with 0 sugar, 0 carbs, 0 calories, and 0 crash. That's a hell of a lot of value, and this jar full might not look like a lot, but I guarantee you it goes a hell of a long way. And not only do they do that, but Glitch Energy also is set up for the holiday season with these lovely little holiday flavors. They've got literally Grinch Berry over here, which is basically a cranberry punch flavor. Very astute, if I may say so myself. And I kid you not, dude. They're what do you call it? The little candy? No, the elf candy that they got.
Elf candy flavored.
That is jelly bean flavored. Can you believe that? This is like little, what do you call it? The Jelly Bellies. That's so cool.
Very cool.
You know what I cannot believe? The fact that I'm on the Glitch website right now and they have a new flavor called Charged Cocoa.
What? Where?
Oh.
I'm going to send you the link right now. It looks interesting.
Charged cocoa? Hang on a minute.
They have
chocolate
I'm gonna probably have to get some.
Like, you guys see this stuff over here. They don't just do energy blends. They also have nutritional supplements that help you out if you want to naturally boost your testosterone levels. Go to sleep.
There's a supplement that's called God Mode. Do you know how hard that title hits?
Like, literally, the God Mode one is nothing more than glory of the highest order, because that's what, like Jose said, he just discovered it and he realized that's the secret to Roman Reigns' power. That's how he's been staying the Universal WWE Champion this whole time.
I mean, come on, Wancho, do you really think that Roman Reigns just wears God Mode shirts just to sell merchandise?
Absolutely not. Apparently, the guy is totally fine with this blend of natural testosterone boosting supplements that are available only by Glitch Energy. Like as I said, go ahead and head over to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FlockFuel for 20% off your purchase. And trust us when we say it definitely helps to get the 20% off. Not just for you, but it helps us as well. We get a little something in the back end, which is perfectly fine, but we appreciate any purchase you make. Just make sure that you use our promo code to let Glitch Energy know the Ravens Flock sent you.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room.
Angel, Project Metal Music. Shoot, dude.
Hello, Project Metal Music. Welcome to the Ravens Flock. All right, so now that we have everybody here, Jose should voice something in JoJo's, I swear. Wait, me Jose or Angel Jose? Because
they're both named Jose.
Yeah, because I was going to say, because if you're talking about me, I don't have a problem with doing that. I mean, I can do it, no problem. Just give me a script and tell me what to do.
I mean, you dress like a JoJo antagonist half of the time, my man.
It's actually
thank you. I did my best.
It's actually even funnier because I sent everybody in our group chat earlier this week a little video on Twitter of Cheetan, one of the Japan's most adorable district mascot, who went in on a full JoJo pose.
Yeah,
hey,
it's adorable.
That's pretty cool.
But Angel.
All right. Now,
you are our ambassador, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Angel, I think we're going to turn it over to you, Angel, because we need to address the elephant that's in the room.
You, my man.
That's right.
You are the head representative of that most terribly disenfranchised subculture and class of people there are. What the fuck was that? Did you just...
That was me trying to gather the power of my voice.
I think Angel was trying to say gamers. God almighty.
Yes.
There he goes. That's better.
Now, as you all know, my beloved friends, there comes a time when we sit down and celebrate all things gaming in a big, dumb award show filled to the brim with enough cringe that it turns around and becomes nearly charming. On the gaze of the mighty and powerful Jeff Keighley, he who is known as the Pope of all Doritos, appears to deliver beautiful, sometimes good news to the masses. It is time to talk about the 2023 Game Awards.
Yeah,
that is absolutely right. A couple of weeks ago, we actually discussed about the nominees who were selected for the 2023 Game Awards on the Black Files, and now that it has come and gone, let's go ahead and discuss the winners and anything that may have happened in the fallout. Angel, take it away.
So I would like to begin with the awards to get them out of the way, because while I do love the awards, they are nowhere as interesting as, what actually happened in with the new games that were announced. There was, before we begin, I would like to take a small moment to give a shout out to the voice actor of the new Kratos, Mr. Christopher Judge, for being generally a good sport about everything and making everybody on the Call of Duty community get really fucking angry at him.
I remember. No, oh God. He was one of the first presenters on the blasted thing. And what was he presenting? He was presenting best performance, right?
That's right. And he specifically said, now, guys, I understand. I promise you, unlike the previous show, I will not make my speech go on for 8 minutes. Fun fact, that will still be longer than the current Call of Duty campaign.
And everyone lost their minds and people were laughing except for, of course, the heads of, I don't know who's fucking running Call of Duty. Who's running that studio? I don't know.
They seemed mildly upset.
They seemed nettled.
Alas.
Quite nettled, indeed.
Would you say their Jimmys were Russell or something? What's wrong with these people?
Who would do such a thing? Apparently, Christopher Judge would.
I know, heaven forbid,
Indeed.
right?
Hey, I wouldn't want to piss off Kratos. You take it in stride, and you'd show some respect to the God of War.
Listen, that man extended his speech last show just so people could get more Steam decks, and for that alone, he has my eternal respect.
Oh, snap. Also, Lisa Boo's in the chat. Hey, up, Lisa Boo.
Hello, Miss Lisa Boo. Thank you for joining us today.
Blue is my favorite fruit. I love that. I'm sorry. Do they have one of those?
You're close. They do have a flavor. We'll share it with you a little bit later. But Angel, please continue.
Thank you. I would like to start with the actual main announcements. We're going to start from top and move all the way to the bottom to get the really heavy stuff get out of the way. To begin with, let us begin with the first. I'm going to go through the winners. I'm not going to run through the list of every single possible candidate because that would take too long. So if that's okay with you guys, I'm just gonna say the winners. Is that okay?
That's not a
perfectly
problem.
fine.
Let's actually go ahead and also share the IGN link.
Yes,
for that,
please.
So that folks can read it on their own time, on their own dime, and we'll just pop in and out of the different winners of the categories for any of the ones that were significant enough for us to highlight over here.
Thank you kindly. I appreciate it. Now then, to begin with, hang on a second. The machine is slow. Please bear with me.
It's okay.
There we
You're
go.
not the only one having machine problems. One of my buddies, Raw by Jane over on Kick, her PC decided to try to go belly up, and she had to completely disassemble the thing and pull out the CMOS battery out of her motherboard just to get it to work again.
I am so sorry. That is genuinely unprecedented. I am so sorry. Well, let's get to work then. To the winner of the greatest, hottest list of them all is the winner for the Game of the Year. Recognizing the game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields, and to the surprise of, let's be honest, absolutely nobody, let's give a hand to Baldur's Gate 3.
All right. Yeah.
See, I'm sorry. I knew that was going to happen. I haven't played it yet. But with everything I've been hearing about that game, I knew it had to win.
Oh, yeah, no. Having played it myself... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please go ahead.
No, it's good.
Right, so,
Continue.
as I was saying, having played the game myself, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, this is genuinely one of the best, if not the best, D&D game that you will ever play. Right down to the character interactions, the story developments, and the ridiculous way you can completely snap the entire game to pieces if you so desire. It is a fantastic technical achievement, brought out of a labor of love. And even though I will be the first to admit, those kind of RPGs are not my favorite kind of RPG, the sheer amount of love and dedication that goes into it is something that truly cannot be understated. If any game deserves to win Game of the Year, I can, without a shadow of a hassle, give it to Baldur's Gate 3, personally.
That just means I need to get Game of the Year edition now.
See,
when they never told Game of the Year.
Right.
Game of the Year edition.
Exactly.
Honestly, they can. They if anybody deserves it, is 100% them, because they are them.
Well, yeah, of course they earned it, and slap it on the game cover, and you're bound to make more money.
Well, the prestige, the recognition is what is important for these guys. And there was even a lot of plenty of online discourse with folks actually griping, like, listen, I can't believe Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year when Spider-Man 2 exists. Like, guys, Spider-Man 2 was incredible. It was fun. But Baldur's Gate 3 was just far more immersive.
Yeah, like,
it was
there's no denying that Spider-Man 2 is a fantastic game in of itself.
Spider-Man 2 is what I meant to say. Why did I say Spider-Man 3? Because of Venom.
Because
oh God, where did Eminem come from? Oh God,
inevitable.
I took the Slim Shady. Shit.
Now, see, unfortunately, Spider-Man 2 has a problem that completely took away its chances of actually winning, well, pretty much anything. Miles's last suit is so incredibly ass, it destroyed his black teenage swagger.
Oh, wow.
I'm not exaggerating. Miles's last suit, the one that you have to use for the final mission, is it's an advertisement to Adidas, and it makes our boy look like a toothpaste tube. It's terrible.
Is he gone?
It's so bad, guys.
Is the real Slim Shady not going to stand up?
Oh my God, he's gone. Sit the fuck down.
It's okay.
Sure?
Sit down.
It is. Now, since there is many times the same game wins the same award, I'm going to speed up through these ones. Best game direction, best narrative, and best art direction all went to Alan Wake 2, The Awakening. Alan Wake Harder.
Alan Wake Tartar. Hi there, K-Storm.
Hello.
Now, sadly, hello, K-Storm. How are you doing?
Spider-Man 2 was
Nice to see.
And Dragon Fang made her way into the show on her own.
But Baldur's Gate 3 is magnificent. That's the difference.
It is.
There's
like
nice, there's amazing, but then there's magnificent.
Exactly. It's a tier above.
Of course, Tears of the Kingdom was nominated. Yay!
Of course it was. Also, yeah.
Also, hello everybody.
Now then, since Alan Wake won all three of those, we can just move ahead on that one. I played the first Alan Wake. I enjoyed it. I haven't had a chance to play the second one. But if it messed with the narrative the way that the first one did, it should be an interesting... Mia, get off the bed. Yeah,
Jesus.
a moment.
Yeah. Game direction, narrative, and art direction all went to Alan Wake 2.
Yep.
Very impressive. Continuing on that, the best score and music, which I admit I saw this one coming, goes to, of course, Final Fantasy XVI, under the fantastic work of Mr. Masayoshi Soken, once again, batting 1,000 and knocking it out of the park every single time. Nobody can deny that the music of 16 is some of the best that the franchise has produced in years.
Very impressive. Very
I
impressive.
agree, because oh my gosh, that game. I just
You
sat.
haven't finished it yet, have
I
you?
just sat down. I listened to the game, the music, and I was just like, "Oh,
Yeah.
oh, this is." Good.
I have finally
I
arrived. I was cooking myself some ramen.
Hello.
I will admit, during 16, sometimes I get distracted during the battles because of the fight music.
May I have this dance?
How many times have you died?
I haven't died yet. Oh,
It's a fairly easy game on normal mode, for what I heard. So I understand they
yeah,
made
it's just
harder
very
modes later.
distracting because you just want to keep listening to it and then just not fight. And then you're like, "Oh wait, I'm actually trying to have a fight here." Oops.
Let me put it this
Especially
way.
in the boss battles.
Oh yeah, no. The first boss theme you hear when you fight the Marble at the beginning of the game, and later
Oh,
the
so
Dragoon,
good.
is one of the most heroic themes I've ever heard in my life. It's genuinely incredible.
Awesome.
Now then,
All right, continue on.
now while Final Fantasy XVI may have won on the best music and score department, my boys at Hi-Fi Rush got to win the best audio design. And considering that the entire game is based on rhythm, well, it was kind of inevitable. So,
Damn right.
props to the team for once again dropping an amazing game with absolutely no notification and literally dabbing on most of the competition on sheer style, flair, and as shown here, audio design. So congratulations to Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh yeah, Hi-Fi Rush is the one that dropped on the same day they announced it, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, here's the trailer. Available now, motherfucker. Ah.
So here's a trailer. Guess
that was
when
a-
you could pre-order it? Never. It's available now.
Yeah, I kind of need to play it.
It's a hell of a time.
I have played it, and it is a blast.
Isn't it fun?
Hello, Sissy.
It's a Saturday morning cartoon you always wish you did. Continuing on with the performances, and speaking of performance, the best voice actor performance goes to Neil Newborn, who
I
plays
called
the
it.
Yes.
vampiric Astarion in
We
Baldur's Gate
called a lot of
3.
these things last week.
I'm
Personally,
sorry.
The fact
I would go with Ben Starr, but this
Yo.
guy is damn good too.
Okay, the fact that any one of these guys, if it was Yuri Lowenthal, Neil Newborn, or Ben Starr, or like even Melanie Libbard, if any of
Yeah.
them had been able to win, they could just hold it over their heads like, yeah, I defeated Idris Elba in a freaking award show. Take that, Idris Elba. How about that,
You
Apocalypse?
guys-
You can't cancel
you guys
it.
know that the Baldur's Gate devs literally kept telling Neil, less horny. And he's
Neil's like, "Oh, you mean more horny? Okay, I'll give you more horny."
Neil, listen, you're supposed to start out small before you ramp up to the full horny, and he looks at them and goes, but I am starting small.
Listen, he's
This
the
is
reason
me
why I
starting
want to
small.
play
Yeah,
Baldur's
yeah.
Gate 3,
Take
okay?
it
He's
down
gonna be
to
my
like
husband.
20, Neil. Oh, you mean increase it to 200? Got it.
Sounds like an excellent idea. Now then, continuing on with the information, let's see what we got here. Games for... What the hell is this? Hang on a second. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. The page glitched out a little bit. Games for impact. This is mostly games for pro-social meaning or messages. Don't know many about this, but the one that won was Tequila, which apparently has to do
It's
with an
Chia.
immigrant family. Oh, Chia, like the
yes.
tea.
No, it's Chia.
Chia.
Yeah, it's basically a story about an immigrant family coming to the States and trying to make a living by building a restaurant or something like that. I wouldn't know about it. Those are not the kind of games I play, but I'm going to call bullshit because Pizza Tower should have won that.
Was Pizza Tower even nominated? No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
No,
nominated.
which is why I'm calling bullshit. Now then,
Well, there was also that other game, Goodbye Volcano High, and you told us about. Is basically
the snoot game.
yeah. It's a game for tumblers, for Tumblr folks.
All right.
But
Listen,
it's fine.
if you get defeated by 4chan, you do not deserve change your name, leave the country, accept your fate.
But you know
It's
what?
over.
They defeated a nice Coming to America story, and I guess that's heartwarming and it's nice. So
Yeah, but it doesn't compare to the greatest cultural input game of them all.
which
And
one?
well, to be fair though, that is Stranger of Paradise.
Good point.
All right.
It's kind of hard to compete with that, but fair enough.
Yeah.
Continuing
All right, so
then,
what's next?
For the best ongoing game, I must admit, I'm a little surprised. I thought Final Fantasy XIV was going to win this one. But no, the winner is in fact Cyberpunk 2077, who received massive updates to
I
fix
can see
itself,
that.
and the recent DLC, Phantom Liberty. On one hand, I'm a little surprised. On the other hand, I'm just happy Genshin Impact is getting nothing.
Ouch.
You
But
know,
also, yeah.
I was gonna say,
You're speaking to two people who play.
I
And
know. I hope
cosplay.
you get less. I hope you lose Primogens.
now,
we
Angel,
got
there's
Primo
no
Gems.
crying
We got
over,
free Primo Gems, so that's
over
not fun.
spoiled pizza, okay?
Oh no, I will. In fact, I hope you lose Primogems. I hope your 5-star banner summon gets undone.
Sorry, we
You already
already
got
got
our
our
Primo,
Primogen.
sorry.
Thank you.
I'm going to go to the service and activate Solemn Judgment. Send that motherfucker straight to the deck.
Wow.
Jeez,
I
Angel, tell us
see.
how you really feel.
Angel's
about
over
Genshin
here
Impact.
choosing
You
violence.
don't you, Angel?
Angel just wants to antagonize.
Listen,
It's the only
I am
outlet
not
he has 'cause he's
racist.
sick.
Listen me, I am not racist. However, China.
Dude, what the hell?
Okay, then let's move
Listen,
on.
this is coming from someone who probably could cosplay as Zhongli.
I know, it's the worst part. I am cursed. Continuing
There's no
on.
crying in baseball. Thank you, Matthew
Got
Coburn.
to.
All right, continuing
Thank
on.
you. Continue on. For best indie game, the winner was Sea of Stars.
Cool.
A fantastic
Yeah,
turn-based
so
RPG.
good.
It is
Yep.
so good.
It was a fantastic game based on the RPG sections, and more importantly, a tribute to old school RPGs, not unlike Legend of Mana, Chrono Trigger, and so on, with some of the most beautiful sprite works I have seen in a very, very long time. So you know what? Yeah, if anybody deserves to win that one, they got that one in the back. Fair enough.
Mhm.
Continuing on, best debut in the game is Cocoon. I have no idea what that is.
Me neither. I'm sorry, but
Okay.
it seems interesting.
I don't know, but
Sorry,
hey,
being
look,
sorry.
Pizza Tower's nominated, so that's good, right?
Good, there is some justice in this world. Now, best mobile game. I once again expected Genshin Impact to win this one, but instead it's Genshin Impact on Rails. Honkai Star Rails wins
Okay,
the best mobile game award.
You know the reason why? Is
Why is
because Honkai Star Rail is actually Hoyoverse's favorite over Genshin, even though Genshin's making the most
Yeah.
money. Yeah, that's why.
strange.
That's why. So
Everything that Genshin players want, they put it into Star Rail. Going,
exactly.
oh,
Wow.
but we need to keep this game alive. It's still
Yeah.
it's still a baby. It's gonna grow.
You know what's
We need to pay
crazy?
attention again.
What's actually crazy is that there's a Hello
Huh.
Kitty Island adventure. What the hell is that? I didn't.
There's
even
a
know
Hello
there was
Kitty.
game.
Honestly, I'm surprised it wasn't there sooner, but yeah, no, apparently it does exist. So, what do you know? There's a Hello Kitty, whatever. Okay, there's a Hello Kitty mobile game now. Sure.
I think
Why-
I need to
why am
find
I-
this now.
I might look it up just to see
I'm
what
not
it is
surprised
about.
that there is a Hello Kitty game.
Now then, continuing with the trend of incredibly obvious winners for best community support, Baldur's Gate 3 once more, which makes sense
Yep.
because they had 2 years of alpha play where they took in everybody's like suggestions to improve the game for the final
They were
release.
even doing hot fixes
Freaking hard.
Yeah.
during this,
Gonna win everything.
during the award ceremonies. They were pushing out hot fixes for Baldur's Gate.
I'm
Also-
keeping a tally, by the way. That's 3 awards that Baldur's Gate has won so far, but continue.
They'll most likely get more. Also, I would like to give the creator of Baldur's Gate, rather the director of the game, props for accepting his award dressed in full plate armor.
Oh, yeah.
that
That
was a
man-
gangster move.
That man walked in there ready to fight anybody who would discuss him. You know what? That is what stopped the Bill Clinton kid from jumping the audience again.
Oh
He
God,
was
yeah,
there.
that one kid. You remember last year?
Yeah,
He
I
was
remember
there.
Like, I also wish to thank my Rabbi Bill Clinton. Like, what the fuck?
What?
Oh yeah, no,
Is this
He's
weird
done
kid
it.
who crashes parties and stuff like that?
he's a masterclass troll, and he was in the audience, but apparently he decided to behave because the man in a full plate of suit armor was there. That's why.
It's like, oh hell no, no, I'm not playing.
Yeah, I
with
know.
that.
I'm not built for those streets. Now, another category that honestly, yeah, no, this makes sense. For the best VR artificial simulation game is Resident Evil Village because you can have Lady Dimitrescu's massive tits in your face in VR. That's why.
Jesus.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not
I
going to
mean-
say no to that, as a connoisseur of such things.
Cannot be stopped. Now, for this is one that I wasn't expecting. Innovation and accessibility. It's basically, to adding features and technology to help people that have issues playing normally, missing hands, sight, hearing issues, basically helping disabled people enjoy video games more. not expecting this one, but Forza Motorsport was the win.
I know, right?
Huh. That is a very weird win.
One little thing that I want to bring up about that,
Yeah.
and this was an ongoing issue that was
Excuse
happening
me.
throughout the show. The folks who were working with Forza Motorsport, when they came up to accept,
Chaos.
there was two people who came up to accept it, and they were like, okay, well, we reached out to the this accessibility community forum that was helping us out, and we're thankful for that. And they barely had like 2 minutes out, and they were started playing them out with the play out music. And this was happening all night. And it was so
I think that's like so rude.
A constant problem is that, many of the creators, except for very few exceptions, got given the boot way too quickly. A cartoonishly long hook might as well have shown up on the side of the screen and dragged them away stage left.
It
Seriously.
was so dumb, but I get it. But also
apparently it had something to do with the fact that they had to split too much time between all the advertisements and they had to speed that shit up, despite the fact that they didn't want to. But well, at least they managed to get some words in there. For the best
that were said.
Yeah.
Indeed. For the best action game, to the surprise of nobody, FromSoft kicked it out of the park with Armor Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Nexus. Do you dig giant robots?
Of course I do.
Dig.
Do
giant
you? Yeah, robots.
Dig giant robots. Digs.
We dig giant robots.
Nice.
All right. What else, Angel?
Continuing on. Best action adventure game. Once again, a surprising coming from behind, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. I mean, let's be honest, lots of that in that game. Congratulations to all Zelda lovers. You got yourselves a freebie.
Yay, that's awesome. That's great news.
Kstorm was happy to hear that.
Damn right. And taking another award home, Baldur's Gate 3 goes with Best RPG of the Year, which goes without saying.
That's 4 for Baldur's Gate 3, 3 for Alan Wake 2.
Inevitable. And surprising absolutely nobody once more, Street Fighter 6 takes the crown home for Best Fighting Game.
Oh, yeah.
Still gotta get my hands on that.
And, yeah. Mortal Kombat's great, but Street Fighter 6, I would argue there's a wider range in fighting with Street Fighter 6.
Exactly. These ones I'll go through quickly because they're not that important. Super Mario Bros. Wonder won the Best Family Game Award because it's Mario.
Aww.
Forza Motorsport won the Best Sports Racing Game, and Pikmin 4 won the Best Strategy Game, which is amazing. It was going against Advance Wars, Cities, and Company of Heroes. Baldur's Gate 3 takes another award home as the Best Multiplayer Game, and in a surprising twist, for Content Creator of the Year, a VTuber made it to the top spot. None other than our fellow Latina pink-hair angry woman, Ironmouse.
Okay,
so
let's
congratulations
actually take some time
to
to talk about this because this is a huge deal.
It was adorable as hell because here's what's up. A lot of the VTubers and a lot of these content creators who were they were not able to be there, so they were also, when they were nominated, they were asked by the Game Awards to pre-record an acceptance speech ahead of time. So every one of these people made games. Quackity, Ironmouse, Spreen, and Cypher PK all made acceptance speeches, like very quick little things. When Ironmouse heard about this, she lost her digital shit.
Now
it was hilarious. It was so adorable.
Now we actually have the Twitter page showing her live reaction during the awards.
She fucking lost it.
Juancho, are we able to share that clip right now?
Yes, we are. Check this out, guys. Where is it? There it is. Nope. There we go.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
This is her live reacting at the Game Awards. Check it out, folks.
Okay. Quackity's gonna win. And the Game Award goes to Quackity. Ironmouse. What? Quackity's gonna win.
She's over here saying like Quackity's gonna win.
And the Game Award goes to Quackity. Ironmouse. What? So
her actual VTuber Sona almost glitched out because she didn't know how to react.
Yep.
And this is so precious. This is so freaking dear and sweet over here.
That's adorable.
That's so cute. It's adorable.
It's even more hilarious considering that an animator by the name of Baglets went ahead and animated a version of the fucking thing. Check it out, guys.
All right. Yeah, we're good. We can play.
It's hilarious.
DK. Quackity's gonna win.
Indeed. Ironmouse has shown his called
and the Game Award goes to
English community for both her sense of humor,
Ironmouse,
and the fact that she has a rather sad backstory in real life.
DK.
Because, sorry, what?
Hold on.
Yeah, Angel, we were sharing a clip there.
We were showing the clip over there.
Sorry about that. I couldn't hear that.
You can't hear the clip?
No, he couldn't hear it because he can't hear from the speaker.
I'm only on Zoom.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, Angel. Sorry.
It's okay. That's our bad.
That's our bad.
But sorry, please repeat what you were saying, Angel, because I
was saying, Ironmouse has become quite well known and popular, both for her performance, her sense of humor, and the fact that she has probably one of the saddest goddamn backstories, because her real life persona, as a young lady, contracted a disease that made it so she literally could not leave her house. As in, she steps outside of her bubble, she's gonna fucking die. She's been making huge amounts of money with her VTuber career specifically so she can fund the medical process that will allow her to one day step outside and breathe a free air right now. So the fact that she's developed such an enormous following is a rather heartwarming touch. And the friendships that she has built and the awards that she has obtained culminating with this climatic moment, it's something that I feel is particularly well earned. So to her from the Ravens flock, we send her our sincerest congratulations and her continued success and good health.
Absolutely. Big congratulations to Ironmouse, and we also send our condolences to Quackity.
No, that just shows that Ironmouse was being humble. She was being like, it's okay. I know that Quackity's popular. I'm pretty sure that they'll win over here. And then when she heard it, she was just like, wait, what? Really? Me?
You know what? You bring a good point. So, we send our deepest condolences to the other nominees.
There we go.
Yeah, for not being Latino enough to handle the heat. Fuck off.
Ooh, carajo.
Now
Damn, Angel. That's some shade right there.
This is not a party. This is a war. If you don't eat, breathe, and sleep fucking conflict, you don't belong here.
This ain't a scene. It's a gun.
All right.
Arms raised.
So let's go ahead and continue on.
We'll speed.
Continuing. Best eSport athlete, Lee Faker Zhang I'm sorry, I don't know who any of these people are. Best esports coach, Christine Potter Chi. I'm sorry, I don't know who any of these people are. Best esports event 2023 Legend of Leagues World Championship. Best esports game, none of them, they all suck.
Valid.
Best esports team, JD Gaming, congratulations. Most anticipated game, Final Fantasy Rebirth, more burlap sacks, congratulations.
Okay, that's sort of a big deal.
That is kind of a
It
big
is.
deal. And yeah, it makes sense.
Best adaptation, The Last of Us.
No,
I'm gonna have to
surprise there.
disagree with this one. I personally thought that I thought Twisted Metal was better, frankly.
Truthfully, Twisted Metal is more fun, and it's a little more thought-provoking over here. But of course, Last of Us, having the Prestige being on HBO, Pedro Pascal.
I was picking the Super Mario Brothers movie when we talked on the Black Files. So
Yeah, that one was pretty good too. And finally, and to round it off, and taking yet another award home, Baldur's Gate 3 as the Player's Choice winner. Congratulations.
So Baldur's
hell
Gate
yeah.
3 takes home 6 awards from the 2023 Game Awards. 6.
Absolute
And they
sweep.
deserve every single
Well
one.
deserved. Very well deserved.
Undeniable ass
yeah.
whooping.
Guys, like Angel did say, there were more than just the little award ceremonies over here. It was the announcements, the teasers that we all got to see, the wonderful new video game projects that we were all shown. I do need to say something important. Actually, no, Jose, I think you should say this very important thing here.
All right, folks, listen. I need your attention for just a minute. The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started vending and quacking.
I think I need to say something important here as well. The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started vending and quacking. Angel, do you have anything
Nice.
important
I'm
to
not
say?
sure what's going on here.
Angel,
Well, to be frankly honest with you, all I know is that el hambriento dinosaurio morado se comió al amable y alegre zorro, al cangrejo parlachina y a la ballena loca, y empezó a vender y graznar.
guys, you're probably wondering what the hell we're babbling about.
That's okay. Everybody's wondering what the hell happened at that point.
And we're going to tell you.
Yeah,
Or rather-
please tell him
or
because
better
I'm
yet-
too much full of laughter.
Better yet, we'll show you. You're probably wondering, you probably thought we just had a minor aneurysm. Folks, for those of you who know anything about linguistics or being a linguist, that is what is called a panagram. That is a sentence that contains every phonetic sound in the English language. And it was featured thrice over, just as we had featured it, when the Lord and Master of video gaming creation himself, Hideo Kojima, took the stage.
Oh my gosh.
And we
Before
thought...
the amazing music of 9 Inch Nails, the door opened, and with a mighty light of God shining from his dick, the man himself walked off into the loving arms of Jeff Keighley. And then they made out for like 5 minutes. It was kind of awkward.
Okay, Jeff,
But
calm
not
down.
in a
We
gay
know,
way or anything.
Jeff, calm down. We know you're a fan. Keep it in your pants.
They
dude.
made out in a very heterosexual manner.
Yeah, it was pretty homey. Like, listen, can you really call yourself a man if you don't kiss your homies goodnight?
I kiss my homies goodnight all the time. I do the same with Jose here. Isn't that right, Jose?
I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
Absolutely.
I always knew the homophobia was going to get to him one day. You disappoint me, Mr. Arauz.
What do you mean? I disappoint you. Jose's the one who's disavowing.
Yeah, I know. It's called deflecting. See how I deflected off him onto you?
Boys.
I know, we're both pretty princesses.
Yes, yes, you are.
But dig this, folks. We all thought that Hideo Kojima was going to be there in order to show a brand new trailer for the upcoming Death Stranding 2. But here he came in with a complete curveball and hit us with a teaser for a new game simply titled OD.
Now, I'm not sure if we're able to play the full teaser because, you know...
We're not going to be able to play the
We're
full
not going to be able
teaser
to
save our
full
lives.
teaser, yeah.
But just to give you guys an idea, it was very odd. It was very, like, just these 3 faces and of these 3 actors over here. Sophia Lillis, another actor over here. What's their name? Hang on, move. Okay, where is it? There it is. Hunter Schafer, and this older gentleman over here by the name of Udo Kier. And all this ended with the first actor with all these weird extreme close-ups. We're over here thinking that we're looking at, you know, like this looks very photorealistic. This looks extremely realistic. But there it goes. You see the reflection in their eye, a door opening. But then... OD, a Hideo Kojima game.
Video game!
By Hideo Kojima. Now, see,
this is the thing.
that's how you know the man has clout, because if anybody else did this trailer, everybody would be screaming about how pretentious it is. But it's Kojima, so you know he's cooking some bullshit on the side, so you're willing to give him leeway.
Let the man cook. And
Let him cook.
One of the things that they featured at the end of the trailer there is the fact that he's working using the Unreal Engine. Do you have any idea how glorious it is to give Kojima the Unreal Engine to work with? It's like giving who sculpted Michelangelo. It's like giving Michelangelo the marble upon which he carved out David. It's like giving Picasso the canvases that he needed for his blue period.
No,
it's like
pigments.
the pigments. Yes, thank you. It's like giving Leonardo da Vinci the let's face it, Leonardo da Vinci's the fucking best. Giving him anything to fucking make his works of art and his works of science and shit. This
Exactly.
is that. And we're wondering what the hell the madness was about, and we still don't know. But
Honestly, I would be happy if this turned out to be the spiritual successor to PT that we never had. You know, OD.
Yeah.
That actually kind of makes sense. And this is the fun part. It's actually going to be exclusive to Xbox and PC gaming.
Interesting.
So, do you guys remember, we actually spoke about it a few months ago, that Kojima Productions was working with Microsoft on some sort of project, and nobody knew what the hell it was?
I remember.
This is it.
That's awesome.
Oh.
I wanted to joke and say that it stood for ominous door where he walked out of, but then Kojima himself went on social media and went, no, it doesn't stand for that.
Well, you know what? Nevertheless, this is very exciting, and yes, I agree with everything that Juan just said. We as video gaming fans, who are more than aware of Hideo Kojima's work, we need to be patient. Be patient and let Kojima cook, because until the game's release, we'll get more and more info and more content sent our way.
He did give us one little tidbit, though, guys. In the news article that I shared from Game Radar, I actually scrolled down a bit in order to find what I wanted to point out. it's pointing out over here. If you scroll down into the little bit of the article, it says, and I quote, okay, so that's a start. The studio also says that it will do this, quote, while blurring the boundaries of gaming and film, which is where things start getting a little more complicated. At the Game Awards, Kojima reaffirmed that OD, quote, is a game, don't get me wrong, but then went on to note that, quote, at the same time, it's a movie, and at the same time, it's a new form of media. It sounds confusing, is what it sounds like, which is likely why Academy Award-winning filmmaker and actor Jordan Peele has come out.
Yeah, by the way, Jordan Peele just showed up going, hey, yo, what's up? They literally said, please welcome Jordan Peele to the Kojima-verse. And I'm like, wait, we got lore now?
We have lore now, people!
That is so awesome.
yeah.
Can you believe that? Okay, Jordan Peele, as in the Peele of Key and Peele, the director of Get Out, Us, and Nope, which are very urban, urban horror movies of like the modern day. It's like, the fuck? He's working with this guy? You know what? These two guys are the same kind of motherfucker, because they're the kind of motherfucker who will tell you one thing and throw a complete curveball at you.
Yes.
So it works.
And
They're
speaking of
piece pop.
curveballs, allow me to take a moment to take a brief deviation, because while that crazy shit was going down in the Gamescom, they were having a special event in Fortnite specifically to celebrate the Game Awards. Do you know what somebody was making?
What were they making?
Somebody set up a massive stage for a music concert. And I just got shown a clip of Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen on the guitar, with Vegeta on the bass, and Naruto on the microphone, and Deku on the drums, and Ultra Instinct in the background with the keyboard, and they're singing Bad Guy. And I'm like, this is the greatest, dumbest shit I ever seen. This is what gaming really is.
Oh my goodness.
Seriously?
We have reached peak gaming status.
This is hilarious.
Oh
I
yes.
fucking love it, guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, like I said, we have no more information on OD, so all we gotta do is wait and let the man cook. He already proved that he can do things by himself outside of the boundaries of Konami. And I want to see what he means by blurring like gameplay with cutscenes, because, okay, I love the guy's games, but I love him because he puts gameplay with his cutscenes. So I usually hold in the controller when crazy shit happens. And yes, even Death Stranding does that. So I hope he doesn't like put less gameplay just to put in with the vision. But I'm willing to give him the benefit of doubt because Kojima has seldom disappointed me before. I don't expect him he'll do it.
All right, awesome.
Oh my god. That's
All right,
insane, man.
it is insane, and
we got more announcements out of the Game Awards. Angel, why don't you go ahead and continue leading us on?
Yeah.
Yes, but Joe, were you saying something? I didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry.
Same thing that Juan said.
Yeah,
Okay, so now this shows up at the end of the Game Awards, but it's big enough that I figure it's worth bringing up right now. It took a while, and I was a little scared, but I am happy to announce to all Capcom friends out there that after so long for the year, well, we're going to have to wait a little bit, but let them cook, because for 2025, we have the long-awaited sequel to Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah!
It looked
I guess
incredible.
this means that I have to start playing.
I'm sorry,
No,
yes, it means you have to start playing.
Angel, if it is, we gotta play it together.
We are definitely going to play this game. No, that is
Yes.
happening. We're playing this.
Okay,
and
Yes.
so am
We
I
gotta
going to
get
be the
back into
newbie?
playing.
yeah, sure, we'll help you out. I'm always happy to welcome a new hunter into the fold, especially for this new
Are you
game.
gonna be playing the Doot Doot? Please play the Doot Doot.
I will. You know what? If they
Sing the
fix
song
it,
of the people.
if they fix it, I'll play it because I like what they did with it on
I'll be
Rise.
spinning McDeath Stick.
Yes.
I'll be your resident insect glaive.
Sounds fine, but that being said, I'm hoping that they'll show up a new weapon for this one. I want gauntlets and greaves.
Yes.
I want to be Dante. I want to style and punch monsters to death.
We deserve
Now-
to Dante.
Exactly. So far,
You
they
just don't want to play the music and get chased by the monster.
maybe I will. Maybe I'll play the music while I'm
You don't
riding
wanna
this
get- you don't wanna
Yoshi-ass-looking
get stomped
dinosaur.
on.
Oh,
Maybe I will.
Ben Cruz is in the chat. Hey, up there, Ben Cruz. Welcome to
Hey,
the Ravens
Ben.
flock.
Now, so far, for what we've seen of the trailer, it appears to introduce what seems to be a massive, enormous, free-roaming map. They seem to be really leading into the exploration. The aforementioned hunter is shown riding a new character. This particular animal companion basically looks like a feathered dinosaur, our personal Yoshi, most likely. Yeah, it looks like he's able to perform a small-scale flight to climb surfaces and run on all fours. But I managed to spot two little things. The first one is that on the waist, the hunter has a scout flight pouch, implying that they're going to be using those to explore massive maps, just like in World did.
Yes.
And they have a smaller and like more compact version of the slingshot on the wrist, which means we're going to be doing some grappling all over the place. So most likely,
yes. I
it's gonna
can't
be
wait to
like
fly
World.
over the place.
Oh yeah, no, it looks like they're going to go for an enormous open area. We don't know much aside from that, but it looks like they really want to emphasize the idea of exploration because
We are
God
going
damn it,
to
this looks good.
enjoy this.
I want to see what they do, and they got the A team working on this. These are the guys that worked in World, not
Oh,
Rise. So
So
we
you
can
know
expect
it's going to be awesome.
tip-top shape quality, 100%. And, I love how they capped it off at the end with the Rathalos flying over us to go, yeah, don't worry. We don't forget that the series is Pikachu has to show up here.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on a second.
mean-
I
I
got to
mean,
down
all-
some Dayquil.
Every time Rathalos just has to drop by and say hi and
But-
set you on fire.
But wait, this is the worst thing ever because now he doesn't have an excuse to ever touch the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Rathalos World Tour will go on forever.
Do we ever want it to end?
Yeah,
though?
and
Just
that
a real
means you're going to have to chase it all over
No.
the map.
Yeah, no, it's a
And
running
then
gag.
scream and yell.
It's a running gag that the Rathalos, especially the blue version of Rathalos, will
Oh,
simply
yes, your
not land
Rathalos.
on the goddamn ground when you're trying to hunt him, which makes anybody
Doesn't.
not using a Singse glaive a pain in the ass, and they called it the
Angel,
Rathalos
you
World
and
Tour.
I had that issue.
Yes, we did. It was in the Crystal
You and I
Caverns, and
had
the
that
piece of
issue
shit would
so
not go
often.
down.
We're like, get down, Rathalos. Can't touch me.
I love it. I remember clear as day that you tried to jump him with your insect stick, and he saw you coming and did a Tatsumaki in the air and just swatted you like a fly. I'm like, okay.
I smacked against the wall, and here comes fucking Devil Joe and went, hey guys. And we're like, no.
It was a fun
So
time.
the angry pickle and went, no.
It was fun. It was fun times for playing World and Iceborne with you. And I hope that when the game comes out, we can once again
yes.
grab our weapons and play together
I
once
mean,
more.
all we have to do is just drag Xeiana, and there you go. We have almost a
Yes.
full hunting party.
Yeah, you're getting too good. I need somebody else I can make fun of
Listen.
when they die.
I want to capture and tame these monsters.
You're
You
gonna
don't
have
want
to
to play
fight them.
stories.
I know, but I
Oh,
want to keep them.
Angel,
Look-
we have to let her in on the golden bitch secret.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the golden bitch pole dancer.
In due time. Actually, you know what? Ironically, I knew something was coming when Capcom suddenly dropped the sale, and now all the Monster Hunter World games are dirt cheap. You can buy World and
they
Iceborne.
skyrocketed on attendance too, on people buying them.
They're all on sale. Let me see.
They're on sale until the 21st. You can buy both World and Iceborne for like $20. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Do it, and then we'll play.
PlayStation Network right now.
Can somebody
We
lend me
should do
$20?
that
I'm
tonight,
broke.
then.
So
Sorry.
yeah.
We
so
need to do that
so
tonight,
what other
then.
announcements do we have, Angel?
With Monster Hunter Wild.
Continuing on, we have free God of War Ragnarok DLC called Valhalla. It seems to be like a Bloody Palace version of the game, so congrats to that.
It's coming
Now
out in what is that? 3 days?
December
So,
12th.
Tuesday.
Yay!
Yep. Now, here's one I wasn't expecting. Marvel's Blade in development by Arkane Studios, the guys who made Dishonored, of all things.
Yeah, right. Like
Arcane Studios. That's awesome.
They specialize in first-person shooters and stabathons, but they claim that this one is going to be a third-person, single-player, mature story set in the heart of Paris.
holy shit, man.
Development just started, but it looks like they're going for a blend of realistic but somewhat cartoony looks. Proportions are a little exaggerated. It works. It gets the job done. But you know what? Who gives a shit about that?
What's also-
It's time for the important shit.
Yes.
The real shit.
What's the real shit?
In the middle of the award ceremony, Sega stepped in to tell us that all the things that we loved are still cool and they are coming back. Of all things, Sega showed something called the Next Generation Montage, revealing 5 of their classic titles: Jet Set Radio, Shinobi, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Crazy Taxi, and more. And according to them,
Taxi's coming back.
all of those games are
Interesting.
getting basically remasters and remakes and being re-released.
That is
So they're basically
dope.
taking their greatest hits and sending it out there for the new audience to enjoy. Dude, I was
Good.
jumping out of my seat.
That's
incredible.
awesome. Like,
Dude.
we've played Crazy Taxi.
I love playing
Do
Crazy
you
Taxi. I
really?
love freaking what's it? I fucking
You can't words.
No,
Yeah.
I can't words. Shinobi.
Is it too
There,
dope?
fucking Shinobi. I was over here
Are
thinking
you
like,
unable
no,
to
not the
cope?
Ninja Turtles game. Shinobi. God damn it.
Wait, are we talking about Shinobi with the long red scarf? The really long one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or a different Shinobi? Yeah, fuck yeah, I love that fucking... I played it on the PS2, but it was still one of my favorites. So yeah, congratulations to Sega to reminding everybody that they may not have a console of their own, but they can still kick everyone's ass with a single announcement. They literally said 5 and more. The fact that they even remember that they have Golden Axe of all things blew me away. So yeah.
All right.
Aside from that, we have Embark Stefanos, what appears to be a team-based competitive shooter. Don't know much about it, but it looks like a fairly action-heavy, fast-paced first-person shooter with grappling mechanics. Looks
nice,
mildly
interesting.
interesting, but I'll wait to see what comes out of it.
All right.
Now, this is a new one. The developer of No Man's Sky showed up, and you know that he became a super chat because he's no longer wearing flannel shirts, to tell us that they're making a new game called Light No Fire. As opposed to the original game.
Yes, I saw that trailer.
Now,
I
as
was
opposed
thinking
to
of it, I heard it's
the...
good.
Indeed, as opposed to the massive scope of No Man's Sky, he claims that he wants to both narrow down and expand the focus by making a single massive planet with multiple biomes for the characters to explode. He wants to genuinely make a huge, enormous world for players to explode, build, fight, and discover in between. The logo itself looks amazing. It appears to be a glowing orb of light suspended on a trigram, being held aloft by a crumbling hand made with gold and stone. That looks pretty
Right.
fucking metal, I'm not gonna lie.
Like that was just such a bizarre visual, but at the same time it was provocative and it got people talking. God
Yeah,
damn.
as you know, No Man's Sky is known to be one of the greatest histories of redemption of all time. The current game resembles nothing of what the original was, for the better. It has received over a dozen expansions, a huge amount of content, story, and gameplay tweaks to genuinely make it a beautiful, massive, open universe world worth exploring. Now, I don't know what this is going to look like, but so far we've seen building, dragon riding, and cooperative elements.
Hey, Angel,
So-
speaking of massive world building,
Ha. That's right. How about a little more Final Fantasy for you?
Yay!
Final
Now,
Fantasy
this
16 DLC,
one
Echoes of the
wasn't
Fallen
expect-
and Rising.
This is one that I wasn't expecting because it genuinely caught me by surprise. See, from what I understand, the full game itself is fairly like open and closed case. So we're having two DLCs, Echoes of the Falling and the Rising Tide. Now, Echoes of the Falling is, oh shit, it's already out today. And it takes place before the final battle. And the Rising Tide is coming in 2024 and it's going to explain what happened to the missing icon, Leviathan. So far, it looks pretty good.
very
And I
good.
saw what looks like copies of the Omega weapon. But don't call me out on that. I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
God, it
All
was
right.
so wild. Man.
All right.
Like,
Awesome.
I'm actually showing folks the bits of it over here. Echoes of the Fallen, the Rising Tide. Yep, the story of Final Fantasy 16.
I have to finish
Returns with new
16.
chapters. Yo, it's gonna be.
I'm
gangsta.
down.
It's gonna be gangster. Also,
And speaking of gangsters,
what?
it's time for samurai shit.
Yay!
So this is an unexpected one. Team Ninja's upcoming open world samurai got a lengthy new trailer. The name of the game is simply Ronin.
Nope,
And it basically
Rise of the Ronin.
Rise of the Ronin. And it seems to be a classic tale of vengeance and espionage and counter and centrifuge. We got dudes holding double flintlock pistols, so you know that shit's about to get real in these dirt roads.
So it's
So far, they
tactical
didn't show mostly of
espionage
that, though.
action, but with samurai instead of
Possibly.
Ooh, count me interested.
But what I'm
Yeah.
seeing, it looks like, third-person action with some very flashy movements and the ability to combine different weapons, elements, and switch between swords and guns automatically. So it looks like a combination of stealth and action gameplay at the same time. It's almost like a faster version of Ghost of Tsushima, but with gangs. So I'm down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was
Now,
such
here's...
it was such a great one. I was like, the moment I saw it, I'm like, okay, Angel's definitely gonna want to pull this one up. It looks
pretty good. Now, here's one that I wasn't expecting. After half a dozen delays, Skull and Bones, Yo Pirate game is finally about to be released on February 16, 2024.
Finally?
Wow.
Oh my god,
I
I remember that being delayed so much.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought it got cancelled, but no, much to my
Same.
surprise, the game is coming out. It basically is just a good old open world sailing game, third person, build your own ship, build your own crew, become the pirates of all pirates, extra pirates, ultra pirate. I hope you all like pirates.
Ahoy!
Also,
Ahoy.
So
Hey, like,
I
we call
forget.
ourselves a
Is
motley
this
crew of kids for a
actually? Is this online PvP?
there's gonna be. I'm
also,
going
Ben
to.
Cruz
I'm
was-
gonna kick my router and glitch through the ocean.
Real quick, Ben Cruz in the chat, he was saying he used to play Monster Hunter World. Final Fantasy 16 is so good. His words, I'm fucking
Yep.
loving it.
It's pretty damn good.
Torgal's
then.
best boy.
Well, yes,
Yes, he is.
come on, that's not a fair comparison. Like, Jesus. The only animal that compares to Torgal in that game is the horse. No, not that horse, the other horse. Yes, that horse.
What the hell?
Is your horse amazing?
Yes,
Give it a
because the
lick.
twain on 10 feet run, 3 eyes and one, train upon victory, foreseen from steel darkness comes.
God damn it.
Trust me, this makes sense. Aside from that, from the creators of Life is Cringe Part 2, Lost Records Bloom and Rage is the next game from Dontnod, and it seems to focus about 4 girls who are starting a band and dealing with the pressures of everyday life, and most likely some supernatural shit is gonna happen.
Actually, yeah. Well, it looks interesting as far as I'm concerned. Like, okay, well, you know what? I'm willing to give it a shot. It's weird, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
I'm willing to give it a shot to see how bad it gets. Like Life is Strange has some of the worst dialogue I've ever seen in my life, and it was funny in spite of it, so I want to see how this one turns into. But that's not important. What's important is understanding the meaning of representation.
Wait.
Yes. In
wait,
the
we
internet,
sent
people
Guerrero.
make a
Hey
lot
up
of
there.
jokes
We
about
sent
this.
it. Welcome to the Ravens flock. Sorry about that. Go
Welcome, brah. Now, we online people like to make fun of representation because sadly, almost every time it's used, it's a complete fucking disaster.
And it's done
But-
cynically.
But we cannot deny the importance of seeing yourself in the characters that you love. Even if they're not the same race, gender, religion, affiliation, or sexuality, you can understand the idea of seeing a character and going, damn it, that's just like me for real. Which is why I would like to ask the entire community of Latin America to join me in celebrating the true power that represents us all. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, getting a proper goddamn trailer.
Yes!
Dragon, rock the
Rock the Dragon, Dragon Ball Zero. So yeah, we had a
dope.
short trailer showing some really beautifully animated gameplay, some free-flying, high-speed combat, and a bunch of characters from Super, including a wolf guy that shows up for like 7 episodes only.
What?
So I'm yeah, I know. You can barely see it very briefly at the end. Very briefly. Like, you get to see... Hang on, let me speed up the trailer real quick. There's Broly smashing motherfuckers. Yeah, there they go. And there... Oh, Mr. Satan is there. Fat Boo, Trunks, the wolf guy, 17, Jiren. Yeah, like, so... They're introducing characters from the Tournament of Power, which means that we might have some of the biggest rosters we could have possibly imagined here.
Which is gonna make it awesome. We're weebs.
I am
can you tell?
100% for that. Now then, aside from that, are you ready to feel sad about a lot of things?
Sure.
All right.
Good. The developers of Ori and the Will of the Wisps and Ori and the Blind Forest are releasing a new game called No Rest for the Wicked. It reveals this gorgeous world with creatures to find and treasures to find. So it has clearly a more action-oriented slant, and it's coming early access in 2024. So we'll have to wait for it. So far, the trailer shows multiple characters, what appears to be different factions, very stylized term. They look almost like they came out of a painting. We have horrifying monsters, the moon spinning eclipse, and the gameplay shows to be an isometric action fighter, not unlike Diablo or Torchlight. Overall, it looks like a combination of different classes, monsters, and factions, so I am really interested in what they're trying to make here.
So am I. It's bizarre, but that's just to my taste.
Kind of looks like playable Arcane, but with like more rounded edges.
No, you're right
I'll
about that.
definitely
now
give
that
it
I
a
think about
chance. Yeah.
So, sorry, because I was actually tuned in while we were doing Wrestle Rewind Thursday night, so I know you weren't all that clued in, okay? So, but I'm actually like taking mental notes on all this stuff.
No worries.
Mhm.
But go on.
Now, BioWare veterans revealed that they're going to make a new RPG called Exodus. You take the role of somebody called the Traveler, as you're a boy exploring the universe on this fancy new ship while avoiding monsters known as the Celestials, who kind of look like the Eternals.
You want to know what's even funnier?
Ooh.
The person who came out to announce this, who came out to actually show that he's part of this video game project, I believe this is his very first video game role.
Okay.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, by the way, Matthew McConaughey.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
I mean, the man's doing a good
I
job.
was like, wait,
I'm
what
watching the
fuck is
trailer
Matthew
right now.
McConaughey doing here?
That's so weird.
You know, I know it sounds weird, but the bad guy robots are fighting look like the Drake for Titan IE if they had solid armor.
Oh my god, you're right.
I'm sorry, Juan. You mentioned Matthew McConaughey, and all I'm thinking is, hey kids, if you get our new game Exodus, I'll throw in a free TiVo.
He's gonna get us all the TiVos.
Yeah. So far, it seems to be pretty big on the travel in space universe shenanigans. But the trailer's mostly CG, so sadly I don't really have much to say except, wait, no, there's the gameplay. Is this gameplay? Yeah, it is gameplay. It is a third-person shooter. There's some running, some melee, and it looks like you can develop superpowers with weird alien bullshit. Okay, so it basically looks like a better version of Mass Effect. No surprises there. They're sticking to the roots. So yeah, sure. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
I'm interested in it.
Awesome.
And this game, they didn't give an announcement for a release date. All they did was give this beautiful little trailer. It seems like this wonderful. Well, the thing is that he was even talking about like, well, we know how much this deals with with temporal dilation, and I have a little bit of experience in that field. Haha, interstellar reference. Ha.
Badum-tish.
But there was the character clearly modeled after McConaughey, kind of.
Yep.
But more like stylized McConaughey.
All right.
But
aside from that, we also had a big walk for the next game from the guys who made Untitled Goose Game, which was basically a glitch fest. Apparently, they decided to take something a little more serious, and they're making a little exploration and education game called The Big Walk. Not really much to say about it. It's not really my thing, but it looks like it could be good for the kids.
It sounds like fun.
That's fine. All right, that's cool.
That's not important. What's important is that the beautiful and ever graceful Ikumi Nakamura walked in with her new studio on scene by revealing her new game, Kemuri. Apparently, the game is a Brian Collifor action game based on pretty much the stylization, and we get to see dudes running around in swords and doing the parkour, and goddamn, this game looks so fucking pretty. Look at this shit.
I can't look at this shit yet. I'm trying to load it, but for some reason, I know these stupid ads keep getting in my way.
Seriously, I'm getting tired of these ads, man.
Yeah, no, it is very clearly about going into the other world and fighting the yokai. And I know that she made this because she loves designing monsters and yokai in general. So yeah, the game shows a bunch of youths in urban clothing running to this beautifully designed neighborhood doing the parkour before going into the other world to fight against some sort of horrifying monstrosities from God knows where the fuck.
But it looks beautiful, man. Look at this shit.
It looks really awesome.
I'm really glad for this because after Miss Nakamura basically left Capcom Studios, the Ari Studios to do her own thing, she just kind of fell off the face of the earth. Nobody knew what she was working on after Ghostwire Tokyo. But no, she came back harder, and apparently she's making her own thing, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it because some of her directions are genuinely some of the most beautiful monsters I ever seen design. She designed I think she designed every single monster from, what was the name of that? Jesus, it was fairly popular. I can't believe I forgot.
Devil May Cry?
No. Give me a second. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, by all means.
Research.
Yep.
Okay, Ikumi Nakamura. She worked on Platinum Games. She was the concept artist of Bayonetta.
Yes!
She also worked with Shinji.
Cool.
Yeah.
She also worked with Hell yeah.
She also worked with Shinji Mikami in working the Evil Within Backs 1 and 2. She designed monsters and the monsters that you see in Okami, Bayonetta, the Evil Within, Ghostwire Tokyo, and Gungrave Gore.
Wait, did you just say Okami? What?
Yeah, she started working with Okami.
Oh my god!
She designed most of the monsters that you fight there.
Favorite
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of Japanese people being incredibly freaking based, turns out that Godzilla -1 may have been cheaper to produce than we expected. Yesterday at Tokyo Comic Con, the director Takashi Yamazaki disputed the reports from overseas that the movie was a $50 million budget. He laughed and declared, "I wish it were that much."
What? You mean they spent less than that?
It is implied that he personally created and supervised the VFX himself.
That is so fucking cool. That is such
My
a
condolences
gangsty
to all the
drop.
poor artists that never got to see their families again after this movie got done.
No,
That is pretty dope. And yeah, I'm looking through the list, Angel, here on this article. There's a lot of video gaming announcements, man. Way too
They
many.
announced quite a bit, yeah. So I'll rush through a couple of them. We have Dead by Daylight is a spin-off. The casting of Frank Stone seems to be a story-based game based on Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Really?
Like one
There's
of
a
the
story mode for
Daylight
this shit now.
OCs.
Okay, fair enough. We also have something that I genuinely found interesting: Jurassic Park Survival. We have something that honestly we should have had a long time ago. It's horror survival game that was canceled in the early 2000s, and basically you're trying to survive Jurassic Park, which is dope.
You know, people.
The-
You know, like the thing that fucking pissed me off is that the instant they showed this awesome trailer and we got to see the character that you play as, which is, by the way, a smoking hot chick who's got more cake than I know what to do with. So
Awesome.
yeah, immediately. Guess what? People were howling.
What were they howling?
Why?
It's too woke. Jurassic Park went woke. Woke. Fuck you guys.
They did?
Wow.
You gotta have to show me those tweets because I know for a fact those very people were thirsting over the girls they showed for the GTA 6 trailer.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
They were doing
Listen,
That they
I
were.
love how everybody complained that the GTA 6 trailer had a woman as main character before they revealed that actually you can play as both the woman or the man. And when they revealed that she had that Latina bakery, all the racism just disappeared from the internet. It's amazing what hot Latino women can do to destroy racism.
Well, we gotta love that cake, and it comes in all different flavors: Latina, Asian, even Caucasian ladies.
Don't forget.
Also,
Black
video
ladies.
games.
Don't forget
this.
this. Don't forget the second cake that showed up. That white girl with the USA bikini that looks like the definition of the word white trash.
Oh, God,
People were
that one,
simping like crazy over that one.
Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
it's nuts.
Oh my
Now
God,
then.
that was so weird.
Continuing. Jurassic Park, Visions of Mana is getting a new game. Congratulations. The Mana series hasn't shown up since like 2004. Hellblade, Senua Saga gets a lengthy musical performance and a 2.5 minute trailer. So take your time and enjoy that one because it looked really, really good.
Brothers,
In fact,
A Tale of Two Sons is getting
this
remade.
one I was not expecting, but you know what? Congratulations to the maker. You got a new one there. Former Payday developers reveals their own first-person futuristic shooter, Den of Wolves, which had a pretty cool trailer because the trailer was a reversal of positions. We have the guy being interrogated on the chair, only for the guy to get up and reveal that the interrogator is the one strapped to the electric device, showing that they basically they put him in a dream. It was pretty cool.
The
Nice.
tables were turned.
Okay, all right.
Now, here's one that I was not expecting.
Okay.
Black Myth Wukong. This game was announced years ago, and everybody thought that it was just going to be another Chinese project that gets canceled 5 days in. But no, it's been getting constant updates and long, and I mean long, minute-long trailers showing everything, from the gameplay to the cutscenes to the amazing, beautiful Chinese traditional music. And you know what the best part is, though?
Okay.
The Chinese public is fucking loving this game because it's hitting their nostalgia bones. Turns out that the music that they're using here, the dramatic, bombastic main theme, is a remake of the original theme of the 1983's Journey to the West TV series, which is a classic all the way
How
there.
you do it, man?
That's awesome.
Dude,
That
it
is
was so,
awesome.
it was so good that they even capped off one of the trailers with a really slow and sombering, beautiful rendition of the song. Honestly, just take your time and watch the trailer. So far, everything I see on this game looks fantastic.
All right.
Aside from that, here's one that I was actually happy to see because we get some proper African representation. Tales of Kenzera Zhao seems to take a tale based on an adventure action side-scroller based on the grieving process, and it seems to be infested to the brim with traditional African folklore. So you know what? It's about fucking time that we have something like this, so I'm 100% down for it.
Hell yeah.
Course, yes.
That's interesting.
We also got Palia, which is basically The Sims coming to Nintendo Switch. Outlast Trials, which is a horror game that is even more horrific than the previous Outlast Trials. Rise of the Golden Idol, which appears to be a whodunit kind of game. A Dusk Falls, which I have no idea what it is about. Apparently it has to do with haptic and synaptic controls. Last Sentinel from the Lightspeed LA seems to be a really high-speed hunt game. We haven't seen much of it. And a mobile game by the name of Senseless Zone Zero with a shit ton of fighting and action fighting gameplay reminiscent of Devil May Cry.
And waifus.
No.
Don't
And
forget the
waifus.
waifus.
And,
forget those.
well, yeah. Oh, nobody cares about the waifus. Everybody's after the wolf man with the cybernetic legs.
Are you sure about that, Angel? Because I'm sure there's plenty of people who would watch this that will care about the waifus.
Oh, I know, but there's a wolf man with cybernetic legs and a big anthropomorphic Arctic bear with a walking bazooka. I know what fandom this is made for.
Okay.
Space Marine 2 finally coming on September 9, 2024. About time we got some proper information.
Wow.
From the world
And
of
for those
Warhammer
of you who
40K.
love,
Very
and of
nice.
those of you who love robots, we have Mecha Break, a flashy combat trailer of a sci-fi multiplayer high-action game. Apparently, the game is a squad-based multiplayer mech fighting game where you team up to fight other mechs or giant bosses together. It looks freaking dope, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Very
The third-person shooter with big booties, The First Descendant, gets a summer 2024 window release. Guilty Gear Strive adds NFL Valentine to the roster. Banisher's Ghost of New Eden shows up. It's another trailer, not sure what's going on. And this one caught me by surprise.
Kazan.
Because this is based on a Korean MMO. Believe it or not.
The first Berserker?
There's a Korean MMO called Dungeon Fighter Online. They made a fighting game about it a while ago. It's a fun game, but it's made in Korea, so the grinding gets to you. Kazan is a very important character in the lore of the game because the fighter class, the guy with the sword, their entire story revolves about Kazan, who is an incredibly powerful demon who was the first Berserker. Your entire story is that he took over your arm, and what you choose to do with it, either seal it away or give into its power, determines what class you develop into. So it's going to be fun to see how this particular character came to be. And unfortunately, I'm losing my voice, so I'm going to have to leave the rest of you guys.
No, that's fine. Between me and Juan, we could speed through the rest of these. Let me take
There's
a
not too many left after this. There's only 54.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Jesus.
All right, so you read them off. I'll
All
do
right,
the
so
scrolling,
here we
you do
go.
the reading.
We also got a supernatural action adventure game called Usual June, which is said to be released soon, in 2025. Let's see. Daniel Mullins' next game is Pony Island 2: Panda Circus.
I have no idea what that is. Let's see. Showed us the creepy atmosphere featured in Daniel Mullins' new upcoming game, Harmonium the Musical. I actually showed you guys this one. This one's interesting because this game was made specifically for people who are hard of hearing or deaf, and it's this interesting little adventure where this little girl basically gets isekai'd into a fantastic adventure where music and sound are the key, and she's a deaf girl. So it's very interesting.
Hells yeah! And we also have Dead Cell Studio Motion Twin reveals a game called Windblown. Another game, another 2D game.
A 2D roguelike game.
2D roguelike game. Yeah, that's going to be released later.
Thrasher announced from the developers of Thumper. So, well, if it ain't broke, thrash and thump. Okay.
All
World of Goo 2. What the hell?
That looks weird.
World of Goo physics-based puzzle from 2008. Wow, they're finally getting a sequel. Arc Knights Enfield is coming to PS5, so that's another waifu RPG game. Very nice.
The Matchless Kung Fu revealed the trailer.
And let's see here, another look at Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. It's been taking forever, man.
It's been taking forever, and I think you, me, and Angel, we have said enough about it.
Yeah, let's see. Ready or Not is coming out.
The story has already been spoiled for me. It's bad.
Unfortunately. Ready or Not 1.0 is coming out on December 13th, so that's this coming Wednesday. Honkai Star Rail got wait, another trailer? But they just won. Whatever. GTFO's final chapter gets a trailer over here.
Right.
And
Asgard's Wrath 2 is coming to the MetaQuest on December 15th, next week.
And let's see, StarCraft likes game Stormgate gets another gameplay trailer. And that was actually introduced by Simu Liu, Shang-Chi himself.
Yeah, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, the main guy.
It.
Awesome.
Those are all the announcements that came up at this year's Game Awards. So, thoughts, everyone. Xeiana, Dragonfang, help me out.
Yeah.
What?
Your thought, yeah, Xeiana, and Dragonfang. Your thoughts on the games that are going to be coming out very soon. Are there any games you're excited for?
Oh, I can't remember all the ones you just said, but some of them sound really, really, really good.
It's a long list. No worries.
But yeah, like I think I need to actually get an actual list down of everything that's coming out. I'll be like, I need to check out you. I need to check out you. Definitely gonna get you.
I get you. As far as games are concerned over here, I was intrigued by Harmonium, if only because the premise of it is really nice, is really interesting, and of course, fucking some dipshits over here were still trying to shout woke at that just because the main character is a deaf girl. Fuck you guys, idiots. I was actually in the live chat during the Game
it's
Awards.
not like, deaf people actually exist.
What are you talking about? I have never heard one.
How is that woke?
Because I opened my eyes and I saw a deaf person and my day was ruined.
Apparently. So stupid. It's so
I'm sorry, these idiots saying woke are just so freaking stupid.
Trust me. Do not, under any circumstances, pay attention to the chat in any award show. It is filled with the most inflammatory, retarded bullcrap you will ever hear in your life.
I don't doubt
Also
it.
minors, which is more or less on the same level of stupid.
I don't doubt it over here, man.
Ow.
Like, it was just really disappointing, but you know what? At the same time, we do. Don't you dare tell me that we can't. You're the one who brought that one up. We're going to, okay?
Right,
so
fine,
don't
fine.
you dare.
Mia, get off the... God damn it.
Yeah, we've got a little time over here. Besides, as far as all the announcements that came out, of course, OD, of course.
Actually, let me scroll up because I want to see if there's any games that I'm intrigued about. Sorry, guys. I have to take control.
Oh, so sorry.
Also, Kstorm is kind of on Juan right now, so
there's the Guilty Gear trailer.
Yep.
Let's see
Guilty
here.
Gear. Yep, Guilty Gear. That's something I'm definitely.
I was actually hold on. Scroll back down.
Did I see a Warhammer 40k?
Yeah,
I saw a Warhammer 40k. I know of quite a few of my friends who are going to go crazy over that.
The mech game that was down here. Scroll back down, Jose.
Hang on.
You went too far.
Because you guys kept pressing my fingers, but here we go.
Up. And up. Keep going. There, that one.
Mecha Break.
All right. So yeah, that one was definitely.
Yeah.
My eyes here. Let me do
big
this.
robots.
Yeah, so of course, being able to do fighting robots and fight with each other, it's fine. Just Overwatch but with giant mechs.
Yeah, no. I mean, I plan on eventually get around to playing Armored Core 6. So Mega Break definitely up my alley. I mean, I do like my mechs. Can't help it.
There you go.
Let me see. How about you, Angel? Are there any games that you're excited for on this list?
Mecha Break, the expansion of Final Fantasy 16. I am really excited for the first Berserker so far, and
the Tales of
Space Marine
Zarya.
2. So yeah, so far there's actually quite a few I'm interested to. In Visions of Mana, I also cared about. OD. Might play that Dragon Ball game if I get the chance to.
He might, he says, as he gushed
Might.
over gaming.
And of course, good old Monster Hunter 6, 60th.
Monster Hunter.
It's World 2. Let's not lie to ourselves. This is World 2. It's World 2.
Of
And
course.
the Jurassic Park games look interesting. I actually like.
Exactly.
How about that?
Yeah, the Jurassic Park game. Yeah, another video game.
Might play the horror survival Jurassic Park game on a Halloween for the boys.
Yes.
It was weird, but I love it.
I love survival horror.
Yeah.
Fun.
Angel, I noticed that while we were talking, you also skipped over Fortnite.
I mean, it's Fortnite. They literally cannot stop winning. Shit, they just showed me another clip. Apparently, we got. I can't even. What the fuck am I looking at? I wish I could.
No, I opened a Pandora's
There's just
box.
another concert. It's just buff Peter Griffin like singing something about. I don't know.
It's a thing. I think Peter Griffin.
There's an actual Fortnite festival going on, and they're just posting the wildest out of pocket shit.
I don't doubt
It may not be my thing. It may not be my thing, but I can respect Fortnite for bringing this much content to its player base, basically for nothing.
I'm more interested in the freaking in Crazy Taxi making a comeback from Sega.
Yes, the Sega Rebirth.
And
I'm
of course,
100%
Blade
down for
getting
that.
His game. How is it that Blade's getting his game before the movie's coming out? Well, I guess they're coming out at the same time. I don't know.
Hey, man,
Listen,
as long
you
as it's better
you
than the failed
cannot
Avengers
blame
game.
you cannot blame the makers for basically making a project. If anything, this sounds like a perfect way to boost the popularity of the movie. If we ever get a goddamn trailer,
Right?
Yeah.
If we don't have Masahara Ali giving one badass line like some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill. It was just such a weird line, but you know what? If he doesn't get at least one
Yeah,
like
but
that,
I don't want him to say the same line because it doesn't sound the same as Wesley Snipes said it. He said it. It sounds dumb, but he makes it sound cool.
well, Masahara
Exactly.
Ali's dripping in style, man. He can do it. What?
Yeah, he can do it. Like the actual trailer is just gonna be Marshall Ali showing up and like a trailer, walking out in his pajamas and going, "We're working on it," and just leaving.
That would be funny. That would be funny. All right.
By the way, it is canonical that Ghost Rider can turn anything into a vehicle. Apparently, this applies to office chairs.
What?
That's pretty dope.
The spirit of vengeance himself can turn office chairs into like hell weapons, infused with hell. You know, that makes sense.
Yeah,
if in the
dude.
freaking movie he took a freaking construction crane and turned
it into a wheel of death.
Think about office work and how filled with hatred those chairs have to be.
Oh my god.
True.
All
So can
right.
I just say? Can I
Yes.
just say? I am not a Grand Theft Auto fan, right?
Right.
Okay.
But the fact that the new one is based on the tip of Florida
It is
cracks
Florida.
me up so much.
Florida.
We're playing Florida.
I'm tempted to buy it.
I
I'm
am
tempted.
tempted.
Bro, the fact they had a criminal that looks like an actual real life criminal, and they got his
Well,
likeness
yeah,
so
see,
much
Florida
that the
Man.
actual
It's all of the stupid Florida man meme stuff. It's
Finally,
perfect.
after all these
They were
years,
paying attention and taking notes.
after all these years, the
We better see
Florida Man
Florida
game
Man
that
in
we
game or
always
else I want my money back.
No,
Ah.
there's a gator. There's a gator that walks into a freaking gas station.
You
Yep.
misunderstand.
That's exactly what
there
happened here in
is.
Florida.
You misunderstand. You don't need to see Florida Man. You will be Florida Man.
I mean,
Or
you're not
woman in
wrong
this
in
case.
that case.
We went ahead and gushed about it this past Wednesday on the Black Files. We went ahead and talked all about GTA 6, the reveal trailer, the fact that the teaser got leaked, and then Rockstar Games said, "Fuck you, we're gonna release it on our own time." And,
They literally went, "Okay, guys, here's the trailer. Give us the same views, please."
Exactly. And they even went ahead and said, like, please, everyone who's trying to watch it on Twitter, come watch the trailer on our YouTube channel, please and thank you.
Hang on a minute. Ben Cruz says, if I don't get a gator as a pet, he'd be pissed. Ha
Ha
ha.
ha ha. As a pet, I'll be pissed.
I
And
mean,
Matthew Coburn-
honestly, I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised.
Matthew Coburn's like, those are not Florida, man. Those are people from out of state bringing their crazies here. Oh, God, you're
Some
right.
of them are Florida people.
Matthew, what was the last time you visited Florida?
He's in Florida.
I know, I'm being a dork.
We're being dorks.
Anyways,
I mean, remember, there's the shoe licker.
yeah, that is-
Yeah.
that is true. All right. I guess outside of the 2023 Game Awards, I guess there's really not much other news that's been happening this week. I mean, at this point, we've been grasping at straws, so there is one thing we can bring up to wrap things up.
Right,
Yeah.
and this just brings it over here so that Jose can have a little bit more of since we basically had the entire show be dominated with video game.
You didn't dominate me completely. I
said I said the show was dominated, not
okay.
you.
Okay, good.
Shoot, man. Learn to listen. Use those ears. And I should be the one gushing, but I'm gonna let Jose be the one to gush on this one because I mean, let's be honest. This was simply last night, and we couldn't ignore it.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, so this is wrestling-related news. So on last night, WWE has hosted a special Friday night SmackDown called Tribute to the Troops. It's an annual tradition for WWE to host a tribute to the troops, to pay respect and appreciation for all the troops who served for our country. And it's good. It's wholesome. Everyone likes that, right?
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, like, who's not gonna freaking acknowledge the work and service that our men and women in uniform put up with and deal with it. So a nice little show for the troops, and not only that, they got a treat right at the top of the 9 o'clock hour of SmackDown. The man himself came out and unloaded verbally.
Yes, that's right. The man who has returned to the WWE at Survivor Series,
Oh, shit.
CM Punk, has went in there and cut a very fiery promo, and he dropped some bombs in this promo. He actually first he dropped some names down about who he might be teaming with, who it might be, who the people want him to fight against. And then during this promo segment, he actually
he let off one little word on the one little set of statement on there, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and help read this off with you, Jose. And this article from Fightful comes by way of Robert De Felice.
Definitely, yep, published yesterday on December 8th.
All right, so let me see if I can find the thingy. And There it is. Okay. The tribal chief did address Seth Rollins. A few other names. When a fan mentioned Kevin Owens, he points like he wasn't sure if he was going to work with Kevin Owens and if they could get along because they're too similar. Kevin, according to Punk, he's a little prickly. He's not sure about working with someone who goes around punching people in the face backstage. Quote, because it's 2023 and you just can't do things like that. That's insane. Which is a clear shot across the bow from the shit that caused him so much trouble when he was fired from All Elite Wrestling this past September.
Yeah, it's clearly a jab at AEW from the...
Working with somebody who...
Hold on, let me actually get the audio so you guys
you
can
good,
hear.
Juan?
Yes, I'm good. You shush. I'm doing things to help you, Jose. Do a thing.
All right. So clearly this reference...
randomly just punches people in the face backstage. I mean, it's 2023, ladies and gentlemen. You just can't be doing stuff like that. That's insane.
And the fucking, the folks were actually like, oh, snap, oh, he didn't, because it was clearly meant to be a fuck you to the folks at All Elite Wrestling that caused him the drama and trouble that got him fired from that promotion. So, obviously, people were pissed off, and people were insanely, very adamant about that. Oh no, that wasn't a reference on this. It was just meant to be, a reference to the fact that Kevin Owens punches people. But nope, fuck no, that's just a happy coincidence.
Angel, your thoughts?
Well, so far, I'm just happy that my goat is back. I just want to see how many people he's going to piss off this time. I want to see this entire thing carried off a cliff and explode into a glorious blaze of controversy. I want to see garage matches.
You're going to see them. You're going to see them. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fantastic. And that's what you do when you're a professional in this kind of stuff. You take the energy and the problems of something that happened in real life, and you turn it around like, okay, how can we make money off of this? How can we turn this into something for a match, something productive, something that works? But
I mean, let's be honest. People love the drama. Because let's be honest. Okay, listen. We all here love wrestling. We love the beautiful artistic representation of big dudes and ladies beating the living fuck out of each other. That's great. However, a match between two wrestlers is hype. But a match between wrestlers that have been building beef for months, that's where the real shit is. We love this kind of controversy because, well, it gives us content to talk about. But more importantly, because when those two dudes run at each other with the fury of testosterone-imbued balls, you are cheering as loud as you can because you need the violence. Tell me something. Do you enjoy violence?
Oh, absolutely. Of course I enjoy violence.
yeah,
Of course you do. It's a part of you. And who are you to deny your own nature? So always join us when we enjoy some real ultra-violence. And let's dehumanize ourselves together.
How about you, Xeiana and Dragon Fang? Do you also enjoy violence?
what the fuck, dude?
It depends. Are you talking about actual
Or video game violence.
video game violence? Yeah.
That's a good question.
Well, let me put it this way. Where is it? Let me just go ahead and give our obligatory disclaimer here. All of our acts of violence that we wish to engage in, that's just on our Christian Minecraft server.
Yeah.
We're speaking hypothetically. We're speaking in a fictional, hypothetical scenario in an alternate universe that can't be proven that exists or not. And so, therefore, no one can actually say it's actually real. So, did I cover our ass enough?
Yes.
I think
good.
our asses
But
are
seriously,
fairly
we need to
well
punch people in the mouth. Obligatory in our Christian Minecraft server there. I don't want to hurt things. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my lord.
I long for their deaths in Minecraft.
In my
Okay.
Oh my
in Minecraft.
goodness. But
Angel only wants violence in Minecraft, folks. There we go.
yeah. But that being said, that's just one of the many things that happened last night on SmackDown. Great show for the Tribute to the Troops event. Obviously, the major thing that fans are going to take away is the promo from CM Punk. But it's not surprising as why.
God almighty.
And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to throw in there, man.
All right, so xeiana, Rose, Dragonfang, your final thoughts on the Game Awards this year, and anything else that you might want to bring up topic-wise for anything that caught your eyes this week.
No, other than, hearing everyone who won, congratulates to them, and also all those new games. It was really cool. Though I will say I have been playing a game lately since it came out like a few days ago, and it's wonderful.
Which game
You
was
want to
that?
guess what it is?
Which one was it?
Avatar.
Oh yeah, the Avatar. What do you call it? Of Pandora. I forgot the name. Winds of Pandora.
Winds of Pandora, yeah.
No, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so how is it so far?
Oh my gosh, it's good.
I just hear
It takes
raging
some getting used
from
to
Xeiana.
Well, okay, so when it's really annoying to aim on
of Pandora. That's the
console,
one. Frontiers of Pandora. There we go.
but it's really fun. I just got my Egon, which is also known as a Banshee. So I'm flying through the motherfucking sky, and it is wonderful. Because a dream of mine is to actually be able to fly in the sky, without being on a plane and stuff.
On a Christian Minecraft server. We're not talking about actual flying, people. I know what you're talking about.
Yes, I am flying, and it's so amazing. But no, I will tell you, the graphics in this game are breathtaking, especially at night, because they have all the bioluminescence. Oh, it's so nice. I definitely enjoy it. I'm happy I'm playing.
How about yourself, Dragonfang?
I'm gonna say this right now. I knew that Baldur's Gate was gonna take home a lot of wins.
Ah.
I knew it.
Yep.
We called it last week. And I'm excited for the new Monster Hunter game.
Right?
Yes.
Monster Hunter Wilds looks incredible.
Absolutely.
I am super excited.
I am genuinely tempted to save some money for my next paycheck and just buy Iceborne on PC.
Yeah, definitely. But that being said, as far as Baldur Gate 3 winning so many awards, you know what? It was so obvious, even Ray Charles can see it.
Yeah,
it was very obvious.
I mean, to be fair, if any
They
game out
have
there
the wins
deserved
in the
it.
bag, even before they started the awards.
True, but let's be honest.
Our entire Facebook feed was pretty much friends playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Yep.
Fuck. Sorry, Angel, you were gonna say something real quick.
I was going to say that it was kind of obvious, but at the same time, it feels like it was earned because not only is the game damn good by itself, it essentially has a reputation for being one of the games where the community itself worked to fix it because they listened to everybody that listened and everybody that was 100% for it. They put this game on alpha and they worked their asses off to make sure that they fixed every single problem, bug, or issue. And I hesitate to find any other game that gives me this level of freedom when it comes to ending motherfuckers. Do you know there was a guy that went to Monk and made an entire build that is basically a wrestler?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You can throw enemies in this game. You can throw enemies in this game with your strength rating, and you can toss them all over the
And
place.
the fact people have figure out ways to do things without killing characters, but they want to have the character as their follower. So they polymorph them into an animal and then lead them out and then poly them back into their normal form. I was just like, these people very creative in this game.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And they can get away with it.
They did. The developers thought of that kind of stuff. And yeah, so some dude basically made a monk who fights better when they have no armor or weapons, put all their points into charisma, strength, and dexterity, and then they got their hands on a spell that shrinks enemies to make them easier to throw.
Oh, no.
And they went through the whole game tossing motherfuckers into pits. It was incredible.
Oh, Matthew Coburn, by the way, he did answer in the chat earlier when we were talking GTA 6. He said, I was born here and lived here all my life. I've only seen those people in videos. The Florida Man videos.
Oh, yeah, because I threw in that question there. Okay.
That's because you have been away from there. You are in the fringe of Floridian civilization. But the closer you get to Miami, you will understand.
All right. Well, you know what? I think that pretty much puts a capper on this episode. You guys have been great. This has been awesome. And I do have a couple of announcements before we wrap things up. First of all, just want to remind you guys that on December 20th, the Ravens flock will be hitting the road one more time to wrap up the year of 2023. The Ravens flock will be heading towards Holiday Matsuri 2023, which is going to be on Wednesday, December 20th till Friday, December 22nd. One final time at the Orlando World Marriott Center in Orlando, Florida. Orlando World Center Marriott in Orlando, Florida. And we've already, for the past couple of days, we already went through the list of the guests that's going to be there, the events that's going to happen. It's one of the best. It's one of the greatest conventions here in the state of Florida around the holidays, which is nice.
Sadly, not all of the Ravens flock are able to come over, but you'll definitely be able to see Jose, myself, Angel, if we can manage to make sure that he doesn't get sucked into to our work. Kstorm will be there. We want xeiana, Rose, and Dragonfang to be there, but unfortunately, shit happens.
Yeah.
But
it's too close to the holidays. I cannot take off.
And we're still crying over that.
I know, we know.
Sorry,
Don't
girls.
worry.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, next time. Definitely.
If it ended on a Saturday, then I could have gone the Saturday.
Yeah.
I know.
Ben Cruz is saying, "Hope you guys have fun at Hallmat." Sad I can't be there, but we'll be there.
Ben
And...
and us are in the same position.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, something I do want to mention, because Juan did set that expectation, but I want to make a clarification on that. We will make an effort to live stream at Holiday Matsuri, but we cannot make any guarantees, because as much as it pains me to say this, and Juan can agree with me on this, internet freaking sucks.
The internet always sucks.
That's what happens when you put your entire con inside a bomb shelter.
A very fancy,
It is
luxurious
so horrible.
bomb shelter with a hot tub outside?
And a
Yeah, it's
water park.
garbage.
and a gigantic pool of doom. And
Yeah.
Tiki bar.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Wait, you
internet
saying the
Fire
pool at
pits?
Tiki Bar is garbage? Come on.
Yes, because they are
Okay,
emitting
so I
5G
have a
waves that
challenge for you
destroy
guys
my
then.
internet signal.
What was
I have a
that?
challenge for you guys.
Okay, what's the challenge?
I want you to bring sticks and marshmallows.
Yes.
If those fireplaces are on, roast some marshmallows for us.
Yes, please.
Oh,
Will do.
Interesting.
You got yourself a deal.
Okay, challenge
Yeah, sure.
accepted.
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
I'm down.
And to prove that you guys done it, we demand photos.
Picture
Oh, there
didn't
will be
happen. It's
photos.
one of the cardinal rules of the internet.
Fine, we'll do that.
Jeff, we'll
Picture
bring
didn't happen.
videos.
And we will hold it to you.
All right.
We'll
Now-
bring videos if we have to.
Now, we do have another announcement, and this is important. I mean, Hallmat is important, but this is also important because while we enjoy traveling in different parts of Florida to go to these conventions, we have much bigger ambitions. We have ambitions that go outside of the state, nay, outside of the country. We wish to go to Japan in 2025.
And with your help, we can and will do it. That's right, folks. The Ravens flock are looking to take off to the land of the rising sun in April 2025 for Star Wars Celebration, and we would appreciate it if you can help us get there. We've got some people last week who went ahead and started the donation run. Thank you again to Kim and we also had Green Eyed Dragon and I believe that was shoot. Oh man, I forgot. I'm so sorry. I don't want to give their real name. I don't want to dead
That's
name.
fine,
them.
but
Point is, we have a lofty goal to try to hit. We're looking to raise $50,000 by the end of 2024. It's very challenging. It's daunting on our end, but if you guys can help us get through it, any help will be appreciated. You go ahead and go to the link we went ahead and dropped on the live chat, and any donation you're able to drop counts, and it'll go towards the Japan trip. And we'll even show you all the receipts to make it all worth it. We'll give you guys coverage. We'll give you guys a live stream from Japan. It'll be weird because we'll probably be live streaming at like nighttime, midnight or whatever.
unless their internet
you
sucks.
Yep.
You will.
Which it will.
It will suck, but you know what, Jose? That's what international SIM cards are for. So we can use their travel SIM cards in order to live stream while we're abroad.
Fair point. At the very least, we could do a vlog.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just make a post-produced
Yes.
video or something. Point is,
Also, I would like to take this brief second to thank the makers of Death Battle for somehow making Goku vs. Superman both lore accurate and character accurate. Apparently, they were not very satisfied with the second match because they felt they made the characters too out of character. So now they feel like they're actually fighting it. And though the outcome was predictable, it genuinely felt like a much better match than the previous two. So there's that.
That's good. Awesome. Very awesome.
Yeah, definitely check out the Death Batch battles, guys, and it was actually really fun. I did see it, and Jose, did you watch it yet? Because I watched it. And it was
I haven't
fun.
watched it yet, but I do want to point out that I actually met the guys in person who do the Death Battle videos in Metricon back in 2018 when we were hosting the video gaming competition. These guys participated, and I'm very happy to meet them in person. But wrapping things back over to the announcements here. Actually, yeah, as far as announcements goes, that's all I've got right now. So, Angel, pending on your condition, you son of a bitch,
With your
are we
health and all
going
that,
to
how dare you.
are we going to continue Wonderful 101 next Saturday?
I hope.
Yes, I do believe that hopefully by next Saturday, my vocal cords will have recovered enough that I can be there in person to continue with another episode of the Wonderful 101, which I promised and had to cancel 3 consecutive times due to outside factors. Once again, my sincerest apologies.
You
but
son of a
don't worry,
bitch! How
guys.
dare you!
Knock it off, Jose. Knock it off.
We
You guys
got it this time because heroes may go down, but they never go out.
You're damn
And I
right.
sure as hell ain't gonna die today. I
Heroes
promise you
never
guys,
die. Was
we
that
got
an
it.
Overwatch reference?
Yes, and unlike Overwatch,
Yes.
Wonderful 101 is a good game.
Damn. Let me see real quick. Ben Cruz was saying, "Yeah, the hotel's a TARDIS, didn't you know?" And Matthew Coburn said, "I noticed in the GTA 6 trailer, the glass door of that store they go into to rob has a design on it of the Tom DeLonge what the fuck gif from Blink 182. Holy shit!
Nice. Okay, that's cool.
That is a cool little stealth reference there.
Now, for any wrestling fans out there, on next week's edition of Wrestle Rewind, which is every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick, along with my reviews of WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and Impact Wrestling, I will be covering the main events for the final pay-per-view of the year for WWE, which is called NXT Deadline, which is happening tonight.
Right now.
And me and Juan will give you the full review on the main event, as well as the main event for another pay-per-view called Impact Wrestling's Final Resolution. It is the final one for the entire promotion as it's going through its rebranding next year back to Total Nonstop Action Wrestling and
TNA Wrestling.
TNA Wrestling, and next Thursday we'll discuss all of it with you fine folks. But of course, before we get to all that, we do have a show Wednesday night, don't we?
Damn right, and that would be my program, The Black Files, the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens flock. This past Wednesday, we went ahead and talked about the GTA 6 trailer, all the drama that came up behind it, the fact that stupid-ass, the Andrew and Tristan Tate, the Tate brothers, the actual
the human traffickers are
Yes,
complaining
those
about Grand Theft Auto.
They were
That's
complaining about
adorable.
Grand Theft fucking Auto, and it was hilarious. And we also pointed out the dorks over at Newsmax. Like I told Jose, like if you don't know what Newsmax is, you know Fox News. Yeah. Make it even less credible and even more pathetic and psychotic in the psychotic ass right-wing conservative views, and you get Newsmax.
Yeah, I was gonna say you say that, and I forgot to mention.
So
it on
you're
my
telling me
files.
that we have-
Hang on, Angel, just a second. I do have a thought that I want to get out. You did say that on Wednesday night, and the only thing that came to my mind is, oh, so it's OAN.
Yes, OAN and Newsmax are basically the same thing.
Okay, go on, Angel.
So let me see if I can. We have internet personality GTA game again. After all these years, we got Jack Thompson motherfuckers in the house.
As if we were back in the late 90s.
Gaming is so back, bros.
Gaming is so back. And you guys notice that whenever we go onto the Black Files, we only hone in on one topic, and we hone in hard, and we cut deep. But usually we try to cut to the truth of the matter. And if you like those sort of deep dives into single stories of the world of nerd and pop culture, without any filter, without any fucking actual fucking veneer of like, oh hey, this might be nice. It's like, no, this is fucking stupid, and here's why. Then you request access live every Wednesday night on the Black Files, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time.
All right, and of course, tune in to our main show, the #1 show on our channel, The Ravens Flock, every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick, where we, the motley crew of nerds, the whole bunch, We'll be here to discuss. We'll be here every week to discuss with you the latest topics and news circulating in the world of nerd and geek culture. Whether it's a busy week, a slow week, or even a dead week, no matter how many people are sick, because you saw what we have to do, we'll make adjustments. It's no big to us. We're that flexible, man. We make Stretch Armstrong look stiff.
We make Mr. Fantastic look like a brick.
Exactly.
You know what the
See?
worst part is?
Holy shit, we're brothers. You know why? Because we just rhymed.
No, we
Go
don't.
on, Angel.
Ha.
The only part that bothers me is this constant tickling in the back of my throat. It's horrible. I'm gonna make some more tea after this.
I
No
recommend
problem,
you
dude.
do, yes.
Drown yourself in tea.
Definitely. And folks, thank you very much for tuning in. You guys have been absolutely amazing in the live chat. Everything that we've been doing on this channel, from our ambitions to travel abroad, from our simulcasting on YouTube and Kick, from our multiple shows, our subathons, our watch parties, our con appearances, our interviews, everything that we've been doing here is all part of our determination from 2013 to make
Your voice,
Voice.
our
mission.
Mission.
With that being said, Juan, plug us away.
Folks, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of The Ravens Flock, hosted by Jose Casabona, Angel Mendez, xeiana Rose Cosplay, Dragon Fang Cosplay, special appearance by kstorm Cosplay, and yours truly, Juan Arauz, as we review the latest news in the world of geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between. Working hard to stay strong to make your voice our mission. Join us live every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe or the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content. Become a Nerd Flocker by hitting the join button, and until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and The Ravens Flock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting live edition of our flagship show. Nerds watching all over the internet, we are the Ravens Flock, and we are out.